Teamwork is a big one within our organisation. Nick's from HR, I'm from finance. Our endpoints are very different. Mine works around numbers, Nick works around people within the organisation. But together, if we get it right, we can make it a win-win situation.
From a HR point of view, we definitely look a lot, those transferable skills. Communication is a big one. You know, when we're interviewing people, how are they communicating, with us? What are they trying to communicate as well? And we do, talk a little bit about teamwork as well. How do you operate, as a team? How do you work in a team environment? And that's something that I learned a lot throughout uni, relating it back to group assignments as well. How do we communicate? How do we get the job done?
From an accounting point of view, when I finished my accounting degree, it was about working with numbers, and I enjoy working with numbers. That doesn't necessarily mean you work with people, but as you step up in your career, you need to start managing people more than you manage the numbers. So you're always working on those things that aren't your best qualities to try and make them better, if you like, so you're a better person within the workforce.
If you don't face a challenge, you're never going to overcome it, or you're never going to learn from it. The way I learned how to speak in front of groups, or the way I learned to lead a group or bring new ideas to the table was by doing it. And I think it's something that I did a lot throughout uni. And being able to do it throughout uni has kind of helped me build up those skills and transfer them to my employment as well.
University and part-time jobs sort of go hand in hand. It allows someone to find out whether they're an introvert, an extrovert, what areas they might shine, what areas they won't shine, and work on those while they're getting an education at uni, and then they can take them into their career after that.
I definitely think a lot of people will potentially don't realise, even if you're working at McDonald's as an entry-level job, for example, you're still learning that teamwork. I know I've worked at McDonald's previously. It's a lot about working in a team. Before I studied my university degree, I could say I was a lot quieter, didn't know as much about teamwork or leadership or even communication. It's definitely something I've learned a lot throughout my degree, and something that was taught to me effectively.
Once you've got there, it's not the race isn't run once you've got that job, it's how you can then add value so that you become part of the business, something they can't let go.